Patrick at least a dozen times.
Despite obstacles and danger and having a limited education, Federer says that Patrick's evangelistic efforts were successful.
Patrick baptized 120,000 people in the next 30 years. He started 300 churches. He found Ireland heathen. He left it Christian. And he used the three-leaf clover to teach the Trinity. You read his writing, his confession, and Patrick is always apologizing for not being educated. He says, I was kidnapped before I could finish my education. Therefore, I hesitate to write lest I fall into the condemnation of men's tongues because I'm not as well read as others.
And Patrick's work had an impact on many people in Ireland, which is why he is revered today.
This is a fascinating story about how when an empire is in decline and falling, that God can touch a little 16-year-old but young man and have him turn around and affect millions.
In America, St. Patrick became a hero to Irish immigrants who suffered discrimination.
When they were over in Europe, Ireland was part of the British Empire, and it was not a democratic form of government. So it didn't matter how many of them there were, they had no voice in the government. And it wasn't until Daniel O'Connell in the 1800s that they even got the right to vote. And so when they come to America, these Irish immigrants, and they have their first parade in New York City, and there's about 15,000 of them, and the politicians saying, these guys haven't decided what party to belong to. The politicians began to march in the parade with them. And all of a sudden, they realized that, hey, our numbers mean political clout.
So what's the significance of March 17th?
Well, we don't know what day he was born, but we do know he died on March 17th, around 461 AD, and he died at a place called Downpatrick. Pretty easy to remember. That's where he went down.
Federer wants us to remember that St. Patrick was real and not just an excuse for a parade or party.
And so just an amazing life that here we are 1,600 years later. Think of what you and I would have to do to have a day set aside 1,600 years in the future and for people to say, let's talk about, Paul or Bill. And so he really did make a tremendous impact.
Polad reporting.
It may be traditional, it may be contemporary, but it always has a message. KNLS Vice President of Programming, Gail Crow, joins us now for Profiles in Christian Music, featuring a selection of great Christian music.
Stuff. Everybody has stuff. Everybody has material possessions of some kind. For some people, everything they own can fit into a paper sack. Other people have so much stuff that it takes 10 houses, boats, buildings, and big banks around the world to hold it all. Whatever you have, could you imagine giving it all away? I mean, all of it away. Everything. Even down to yourself. Giving yourself away. Some people have. They've given everything to God. They've made God the owner of everything they control, so they use it all for Him. They've even given themselves to God. A beautiful Christian song tells how this works. David Slater sings, I am mine no more.
I am mine no more. I am mine no more. I've been bought with blood. I am mine no more. I am mine no more. I am mine no more. I've been bought with blood, and I am mine no more. Jesus is